What's up, legends? I just want to make a quick video today talking about a particular subject that I actually just listened to off of the book called Atomic Habits by James Clear. If you haven't read that book, I would highly recommend it if you're serious about self-improvement. And it's the difference between amateurs and the difference between professionals. And this is from everything in life, from business to relationships to pretty much anything. The main difference between amateurs and professionals are professionals do not let things in their life get distracted from what they said they're going to do. Amateurs get distracted and pulled away by the certain things in life that are important. Amateurs and professionals have just as many of the same problems. It's even fair to say professionals probably have more problems than amateurs. They go throughout their days and there's always going to be something that happens in life. That's just always how as it is. The biggest difference between an amateur and a professional are the professionals understand and view the problem, but don't take their eyes off the prize of what they're actually focusing on. And that could be a daily workflow of working or etc. Amateurs get distracted from what they're supposed to be doing to focus on the problem and then don't get anything done, stress about the problem, then miss out on all the work they could have been doing when a professional would have finished their work first and dealt with the problem after. It's a very, very interesting aspect, and one thing that kind of ties into that is like focus. Like, how focused are you not only on your goals, but what you say you're going to do? If something's on your calendar, or if you wake up in the morning and you tell yourself you're going to do something, that is a level of commitment that you told yourself you're going to be committing. And if you don't do it, then you're going to be incongruent with yourself. But a lot of the time, people just get distracted and they don't have proper focus. And there's millions of things that keep us off of focus. I have cars going outside my house every day, really loud cars. I have my phone. I have notifications on my computer. And it's about creating an environment of where you're not going to get distracted. But it doesn't matter how amazing your environment is, you still got to be able to focus. And it all comes down to what's important. One thing that really helped me whenever I'm deciding between a good habit or a good habit to stay focused or unfocused, I just sit back and I ask myself, like, who am I? Who am I as a person? And who am I becoming, and who do I want to be ultimately? And is that person, what kind of decision would that person make in that moment? Would he waste time? Would he get distracted? Would he go and deal with the initial problem that popped up in his life without dealing with later? Or would he be focused and primed in doing what he say he's going to be doing? It's the biggest difference between amateurs and professionals. It's the focus towards the task. And most of the tasks you're going to be doing aren't going to be fun. They're going to be boring. They're going to be repetitive. You're even going to question why you're doing these tasks day to day. That could be in relationships, like business, etc. But the consistency matters, and if you're not going to be doing that, and if you're not going to be focused enough, then someone that's more focused, that's more driven, is going to come in and take your spot, someone that's more professional. A lot of people can blame age, and I personally blame my own age at one point. Whenever I just turned 20, whenever I was 18, 19, I said, I have all the time in the world, I'm young, I'm supposed to be distracted, I'm supposed to be focused. But don't put those limitations on yourself. I know personally a 17-year-old that's making $40K months, and he's one of the best salespeople I've ever met in my life, and he puts no limitations on himself and his age. He doesn't let people tell him what to do, or he doesn't think differently because of his age or his education, etc. You do you, and don't blame outside forces, and take responsibility for yourself and your own actions and your own wrongdoings. You'd be surprised about where you can go in life with that, right? And I'm still learning these things as I'm getting older, and being around such amazing people. But like, it's all about focus. And if you're not aligned with what you want in life, then you're never going to have that focus that you truly want. So if you're mad about yourself for not being able to stay focused or not being able to stay driven, half of it is deal with it. You have to do that to be successful. But the other half is you got to question, like, is what I'm doing really in line with my values and what I actually want to be doing? Because if it is in line with your values and what you want to be doing, in theory, everyone should be waking up in the morning, like, rushing to get to that work, to get it done, because it's in line with your values and what you enjoy doing. If you struggle to get out of bed in the morning, if you're questioning like what you're doing, then it's probably not in line with your values. You're trying to please someone else. So put that into consideration. Focus on yourself, and keep on hustling, guys. Proud of you.